excited about endorsing Danielle. I'm going to tell a quick story. When we first met Danielle, I called her after I got into the race, and I got in pretty late, but we met over a place in Wilmington for coffee, and she says, "I'm so happy you got into the race. We need more people, and you can come to work for me after I win." And you're not going to win. I'm going to win. But she proved me wrong. She outworked me. She outworked everybody, really. She had only about an $80,000, $100,000 budget compared to 1.2 million of the guy who finished just a few points ahead of her. And Danielle almost beat him in the primary. So if we get together and with the support of all of my buddies at San Pedro High, Dana Junior High, Mary Star of the Sea, Cabrillo Avenue School, all the places I grew up here in San Pedro. I got to get out the Croatians and the Italians. That's my heritage, and we've been in this community 100 years. And I'm going to work like crazy to get Danielle elected and make the kind of change that I wanted to make. But I know Danielle will make it. Well, if we don't get Danielle, we're going to have the status quo for the next decade, and we can't survive that. We've got to weed out the corruption that happens in the port and at City Hall, and we need a fresh face to do that. And Danielle is strong. She's a great worker, and she's got the ideas and she's got the tenacity to do it. So join me and tell all your friends to vote for Danielle Sandoval.
Thank you, everybody, for being here, and I want to thank Anthony and for all the hard work that he's been doing in our community for decades. Most of you don't know that Anthony has been fighting for environmental justice, and he's been fighting here in the communities, not only in San Pedro, but also in Wilmington. So I'm very proud and honored to not only have his endorsement, but to work alongside with him as we create the change that's really needed throughout the district, not only in San Pedro, Wilmington, the Gateway, Harbor City, and in Watts. And we have been and we will continue to knock on doors, meeting people where they are and listening to the issues, but not just listening to the issues and not making empty promises, but doing the work. And we're already doing the work through the campaign. So thank you for your endorsement. I'm truly honored and humbled to have it.
I was so excited about the endorsement, I had to take an ad out in random lengths and explain all the reasons why I believe that Danielle will be the best leader for CD15. So pick up a copy, read the rest of it, and get out and tell your friends to vote and donate.
Please welcome Fatima, and want to say thank you again to our candidates that we're endorsing to make sure that we defend our environment, protect good union-paying jobs, and ensure that we have a voice in this district. So again, thank you again for joining us today. We are going to send you our logo and put it out there, share it with folks, and grateful that you're able to join us. And I think you also have another announcement to declare.
So I also want to thank the ILWU Local 56 for all that they do, and I stand in solidarity with the sisters and brothers of the union, and they have been there with me in the fight from the very beginning since I launched my campaign. I'm truly honored and grateful, and si se puede, si se puede. So, si se puede and she se puede. She se puede. And not only do I share the great honor with the endorsers of the ILWU Local 56 endorsement of you, but I also want to provide to my endorsement, and together we will change on all levels of government and continue the fight in climate change and environmental justice. Thank you.
Thank you so much to the local, to, where's Albert? Albert, oh, there you are. To Albert, I'm really grateful to have your support. I told Albert though, I want to, I don't feel entitled to anything, so I want to meet you, meet and greet, listen to your concerns, because that would mean a lot to you, because I want to lead, in that way. So hopefully we can plan that in the future, but I want you to know as someone who takes no corporate money or anything, I'm 100% a workers' rights candidate, and I don't have a conflict of interest. Whether I have to choose, like the port or a corporate entity, I'll always choose you. So I want you to know that I will have no conflict of interest, and I can't wait to learn more about all of you. Also, I would like to announce another endorsement of Danielle Sandoval for CD15. I want to just share why I'm endorsing, right? For me, there's some issues that are just really, really so important. One of them is making sure that you're not beholden, right, to, like I said, any other entities, and you can really be for community. And Danielle's the only candidate in the race that is doing that, that is showing that. She also believes in just solutions for the homeless and not criminalizing them and just pushing them around. And she is also the only candidate I've seen that has spoken vocally about that. So thank you, Danielle. And also, a lot of the issues I care about, the youth of this community. As a teacher, I didn't even, a lot of you might not know what I do and what I'm passionate about. As a teacher, as an immigrant, as someone who mentors and works really closely to this day with youth in the community, their future really means a lot to me. And so I know Danielle also, not only does she have a son, right? Yes, son, and I also have a son in public school in LAUSD, and my students as well. I want the best for them. I want the best opportunity for them. And we can see when we look around the community that things are not changing, and it's time to have change and folks that are not bought out. So that is why I'm endorsing Danielle. I know I want her there when we win, because she will be aligned with what I stand for and what we stand for. So thank you so much, Albert, Danielle, the local, and I'm really glad to be here. And I have buttons, I have a lot of things, and my cards, and so please come talk to me after.
Thank you. There's one last thing that I do want to announce that was put on my social media just minutes before we got here. This afternoon we were out in downtown LA, and we were also endorsed by the Jane Fonda Climate Pact, where Jane Fonda made her announcement, and we're very proud to do the work for climate change and environmental justice. So that's another endorsement that came down today, and I'm very proud that we will also be working together on those issues as well. So thank you. Thank you.